Okay, so he's basically reading the next sentence. But if you have not taken the first three of these four greatness to heart, you will forever be making petty distinctions that cause you to respect one part of the Dharma more than others. Distinctions such as Mahayana versus Hinayana, or theoretical Dharma versus practical Dharma.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so there are many different ways to abandon the Dharma. So he has here the quotation from the sutra weaving everything together. Yeah, so this abandoning the Dharma is not something light or little. It's very heavy.
Very deep.
It's a heavy sin. Yeah, so the sentence where it says Manjushri, one abandons the Dharma when one considers some of the Tathagata's scriptures to be good and some bad. This is saying that in general, like abandoning the Dharma, when you pick and choose between some teachings, this one is good and that one is bad, this is non-virtue. So this is like saying that, or it would follow that the person who taught the Dharma, the teacher, Buddha, was not skillful, or he didn't know what he was saying.
Was unrespecting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Makuba. Oh yeah. So it's disrespectful to the teacher. Sorry, I misunderstood the verb.
Also unrespect to Sangha.
Yeah. Okay, so when you say like this Dharma here is the one that I need to practice, and this one over here I don't need to practice that, this is abandoning the Dharma. When you say like the Bodhisattvas are good and the Shravakas are correct.
This is for.
This is for. Yeah. So when you say this is for the Bodhisattvas and this one here is for the Shravakas. Yeah. And so I don't need to practice what the Shravaka one, right?
No.
Then this is also abandoning the Dharma.
You say also this is only Bodhisattvas. This is not for me, not them. Then you collect more non-purchase. We all said it. This is all this Mahayana Pradesh, this Hinayanas, this Tantarayanas, we say, we always talk about it, right? Then maybe we all correct this kind of virtues. What can we do?
So he's asking basically, even on Thursday we had this conversation, right, about the three vehicles and stages of practices. Wednesday. So when you do that, are you abandoning the Dharma? So I think he's asking, and he's saying in the big monasteries where people have debates and they debate at length about these issues, like what Dharma belongs to what school. This one is Shravaka. This one is that. Are they abandoning the Dharma?
then Shanju Semi Chilsongaris, then in Timothy Chilson, Lamar Chuban, Labdo was you can write this in the quotation.
Yeah. So then let's see where one abandons the Dharma when one claims this scripture is correct and this one is incorrect.
Yeah.
One abandons the Dharma by claiming this was taught for the Bodhisattvas,
Yeah.
or this was taught for the Shravakas.
Yeah.
One abandons the Dharma by claiming this was taught for Pratyeka Buddhas. One abandons the Dharma by claiming this is not one of the things a Bodhisattva should train in. Yeah, so this is often said. So have you all said this before?
Maybe not exactly these words, but perhaps
this is Mahayana, this is Hinayana. And that head, Pajin, sing the Arodo, the Tenda, only the Marisua. I don't know how the Chupasa Charo was.
Yeah, so this isn't actually just the way the words say it here isn't actually the whole meaning or the actual meaning. I think we have to pursue it a little bit deeper. Okay, so he's saying simply by saying like this belongs to the Shravaka vehicle and this belongs to the Bodhisattva vehicle in itself is not abandoning the Dharma. But when you say this one belongs to the Shravaka vehicle and this one belongs to the Bodhisattva vehicle and therefore I don't have to practice this one, then that's abandoning the Dharma. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to do that. When you say I don't have to do that, then it's abandoning the Dharma. Rough?
Yeah, rough.
So roughly, that's the idea. Yeah. So then there's also a quote from the Samadhi Raja Sutra, the King of Single Pointed Concentration Sutra.
Okay, can you read this?
Yeah. So the quote is, "Abandoning the sutra basket is a far heavier sin than destroying all the stupas in the southern continent. Abandoning the sutra basket is a far heavier sin than killing as many arhats as there are grains of sand at the bottom of the Ganges."
Oh, is that? Be careful, okay? Oh, terrible. Very careful. Is that chupang related? That the Pachimbo is.
So he's repeating again that abandoning the Dharma is a very heavier sin and even heavier than killing as many arhats as there are sands in the river Ganges. These the fruits for the hearer vehicle. Yeah, if you kill an arhat, that's really bad. The five. It's one of the 5 actions with no intermediate. Like there's an instant retribution for that action.
If you kill that arhat, if you kill arhat, you go directly to the hell.
Yeah.
Therefore, if you create this kind of non-virtue, same with that, go directly there.
It's worse than that.
Yeah, worse than that. That the pastor that you like was not to tell them.
So sometimes we accumulate sin just by talking, just by speaking.
You say, oh, that's kind person's practice. We don't want to do this. We say, Hinayana, that's too low. We don't want to do this, Even we are not Hinayana, but even we have not practiced the level is Hinayana, but we say, practice Hinayana. We are Mahayana, so a little high. If you say, we think this, then they get this card, knowledge, virtues. Right? Tenley imbayda, 다 저도 사제 숨이고, 사제 담보 숨이고, 담보 숨도 약속 하거나, 난 네 이빠도 먹고 말했어.
So this one here, if you understand the first three of this section here, then the fourth one Yeah, if you understand the first three of this, then the fourth one here, this one here is very easy to get to understand. Yeah, so if you understand the first three, then you understand that all of the parts of Buddha's teachings are for the purpose of attaining the state of Buddhahood, and it's not suitable like to take one part, toss out one part, keep one part, this kind of thing.
This kind say if you keep one, you throw out one, then you get this kind negative. Right? 가르스나 근데 이 말은 안 나서 말아서 사제 거이나 나도 깨웠으면 냠내 쳐서 채워서.
Yeah. So if we want to become a Buddha, we need to practice all of the three scopes, the three levels of religious practice in the Lam Rim.
말아서 사제와 가시 단단한 소치 냠쳐서 가시 다 냠내 야 돈나 채워서. 가시 사제 좀 내가 송 차상 안돌아 사제와 고요를.
Yeah. So in order to
all the teachings.
Yeah, all the teachings of the Buddha.
Buddha, we need to
practice.
We need to practice. Yeah. We need to practice that. But some part we need now, some part we need
later.
Maybe a little bit high level, maybe some other part. Because, for example, we need to achieve enlightenment, benefit all sentient beings. We have to know all sentient beings soften.
Yeah.
But this kind of mind, first we need to,
First, but first we need to not desire suffering.
Yeah, not desire suffering. If we have to, we need to know desire suffering other beings. First we need ourselves. We don't need to desire suffering.
You guys get it?
You got it?
Free from suffering.
I think he's doing great, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very good.
Just put it in other English.
He's saying if you want to achieve the enlightenment, you need to not desire suffering for all sentient beings. In order to not desire suffering for all sentient beings, you first have to not desire suffering for yourself.
Okay. Right? Shani Deva said, if you don't have dream, this can't, by yourself.
Yeah.
You never come to the other side.
Yeah, if you in the Bodhisattva Charyavatara it says if you've never even dreamed of having this type of freedom from suffering for yourself, how is it that you're going to do that for other people? There's just no possible way.
Yeah. Therefore, we don't desire it. Desire is God.
Desire,
we don't want desire to by ourselves to hell realms. This can't hell realms. Therefore, we have to do some activities and teaching.
Yeah. So first of all, if we ourselves don't want to go to the hell realms, we have to do some practice. Right?
This can't practice we call small scope.
Yeah, and the practice that keeps you from going to the hell realm, like for yourself, that's the small scope of practice.
If you think I'm the Mahayana, you have to jump first step.
Yeah. You guys understand that?
There's
Well before you can walk.
Yeah.
There's not elevator.
Yeah, there's no elevator.